And I think, and she wagged her finger a little bit.
Yes.
So, when she does that, she really means it.
She does.
Because that's how Dimple is. So when she wagged her finger and said, you parents need to be having your kids have jobs during the summer, and when they're in middle school, she's not kidding.
No.
I mean, she's such a forward thinker.
Yes.
She's been thinking, and we came onto the same page about Temple Grandin and Friends about a year ago, at about this time last year. And that's when I said, Temple, I think the need on a phone conversation is, in the country, is the greater good is for creating job opportunities. And she said, that's my next platform. And that's where I want to go. We need to talk about that. And we need to create that opportunity and that dialogue. And so hopefully what we've done with Temple Grandin and Friends is to create the dialogue. We're in major cities. You look at Los Angeles and Chicago and Atlanta and Miami. Things happen in major cities, New York, Chicago. It's our kids that are in smaller rural suburbs that this is a biggie for them. This is a biggie for their parents. They're not thinking in this direction. They're just saying, let me get through this public school setting.
Yeah.
The reality is that then you're faced with, as a parent, and then I have to get him a job too.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I've been in IEP meetings since he was 5 or she was 5, and now they're transitioning at 18 or 22, and now I have to go out and get him a job.
Which seems overwhelming at that
Overwhelming.
point. Yeah.
Overwhelming. And it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way. The community should be involved. We are, as a country, a can-do country. We are the brightest, the fastest, the smartest, the most beautiful. It's all about the best.
Yeah.
And I think I equate it to that David Lee Roth video from the 80s, Back of the Bus Waldo. We are a back of the bus Waldo society still in this country. Our kids are delegated to the end of the line. They're not the leaders. They're not asked to come up to the front and show us what you can do. And that happens to be part of my autism movement therapy program and the book that I wrote on the method, Autism Movement Therapy Method, Waking Up the Brain. It's one of the biggest pieces that I keep hammering in each chapter home is that let your kid be the leader. Let these children come to the front. They don't have the opportunity to show who they are. And they're rarely asked to be the leader. So then we ask them at 18 to go get a job. What's wrong with the picture? They don't know how to fill that role.
Yeah.
That's not a familiar role to them. People are not asking them to be the leader. They're not saying, let us do what you do, or you did, or do this, and then everyone does it. And that's the piece that I have in autism movement therapy that's one of the fundamental ideologies of autism movement therapy is for our children to be the leaders. And it's very uncomfortable for them in the beginning, but they can wear that coat really well after a couple of times.
I think that your program is remarkable. I want to tell people, we're running out of time, but where can they go to find out more about autism movement therapy?
autismmovementtherapy.org, the
Okay.
website. And then on that website, we're now creating Autism Works Now, the page. So you'll be able to click over to the page.
Okay.
We're all in the beginning stages of that, and I think I should have the program up and running by the end of June, the beginning of July. We're acting as a temp agency.
Wonderful.
So it's a temporary agency. The employers call in and say, I have 2 days work or 1 day, and this is what it is. And I've already got the database, and I say, Owen and Jane and Sally, how fast can you get to Airtel
Right.
Plaza Hotel? You
Right.
know, and they go. So it's a relatively, well, I don't know anyone else doing it.
No,
It's a new
it's
concept,
amazing.
but my idea is employers are not going to hire our kids just because we want them to.
Unfortunately not.
No. And what I think they have a better chance of getting a part-time that could lead to a full-time job with benefits if they show the employers what they can do.
Absolutely. Kelby, I want to show a couple of the pictures that Joanne sent from the evening so that we
Okay.
can see
I
this
sent a lot,
amazing
yeah.
star-studded event. Just start with wherever, and Joanne and I, wonderful, Michael Tollison, who is going to be with us on the show in just a couple of weeks on July
good.
1st. Make sure that you tune in on July 1st.
And Lonnie Park.
And Lonnie Park
Yep.
was singing, beautiful song.
Make your mama proud.
Well, Michael painted this in under 12 minutes, I think it was. This gorgeous, gorgeous painting on stage. Wonderful. I got shivers. It was just so exciting. Oh, there's James Durbin. He sang so beautifully. What an amazing young man.
Amazing.
So articulate.
Love him.
Wonderful, wonderful speaker for the autism community.
Mia Mantegna, Joe Mantegna's daughter, putting makeup on Temple Grandin.
That was an amazing
And
moment.
I love
these
her.
two
She's
ladies
kidding
together.
around. I love it.
It was very
Right?
fun.
Yeah.
Truly, truly amazing. There you are with Dr. Stephen Shore and Dr. Grandin.
Yeah.
Two amazing. And you looked so beautiful, can I say?
Thank you.
Just truly amazing. You were the Helen Mirren of the night. You really were. You were like the queen. It was truly fabulous.
Joe Mantegna, Temple, Ed Asner, Matt Asner, and James Durbin.
Really star-studded. There were so many people crowded around at that point taking pictures.
Oh gosh.
And the Asner men, who
Yes.
I still haven't posted. We have a couple of pictures of us having a moment on the couch with the Asner men.
Oh, good.
It was really quite fun.
Very good.
We had a pizza break with the Asner men.
Oh,
It
yes.
was quite delightful.
Because Ed was like, where's the food? He kept saying, where's the food? And I kept saying, can somebody pass some food over here?
Well,
Because they were all passing.
And we had our intern with us that night, and she went and got Ed some pizza.
Good.
And he was the happiest of happy gentlemen having some pizza.
Yeah.
Because there was pizza in the craft services.
That's
in
right.
The back.
In the
And
green
so-
room there was. Yeah.
Yes.
And that was supplied by Joe Mantegna's wife, Arlene, and she has Taste of Chicago. That's her pizza
it was
place.
good pizza.
Oh, so good.
It was lovely. Truly delightful evening. I know this is like asking who is your favorite child, but what were like the top two moments for you of the evening?
Well, I love Rio Wild.
He was
when
amazing.
he did his rap.
That
And then
was-
he turned around and on the
brought
back
the
of his
house
shirt
down.
he had Autism Works Now. Did you see that?
I did not see that
yeah, it was
moment.
great.
I could hear the screaming though.
It was so great. He did the rap, and
right.
then at the end, he turned, and on the back of his shirt, he had Autism Works Now,
Lovely.
which was great. I think also that Spectrum Laboratory did that little clip. It was only about 45
It was
seconds.
delightful though.
And I had asked him to do something for us and have the kids talk about jobs.
Yeah.
And I said, if you go to work, you get a paycheck. And I want that message to come through. And all the kids looked straight into the camera and said, if I go to work, I get a paycheck. And I loved it because that was the opening
It's the
of the
message.
event, you
It's
know,
the
which
message.
was really great. Temple was fabulous. Joe delivered an incredible
wasn't that moving?
opening
Yes.
speech for us.
The whole thing, it's sort of hard to pick. 'Cause
Judy
there was
Bennett and
from Exceptional
Ernie
Minds.
from Exceptional Minds, a
Yes.
great program they're running, and Wayne Fogelsong from Miller Career and Transition Center.
Lovely.
Wonderful speech.
Wonderful. The whole thing was wonderful. We thank you for all the work that you're doing and for the beautiful evening.